Legalizing sports betting has been a massive mistake, and the fellas are the ones paying for it. Nearly 50% of men under 50 have an online sportsbook account. Last year, Americans wagered over $150 billion, and the sportsbooks kept almost 15 billion of that. This whole thing took off in 2018 when the Supreme Court struck down the national ban on sports betting. It's now legal in 38 states and in DC. And as soon as it became legal, companies like FanDuel and DraftKings did not waste a second. They poured hundreds of millions of dollars into ads. They paid hundreds of millions more to leagues for data and branding. Then they built AI systems to watch how you bet, when you bet, and how you chase your losses. And with micro betting and prop bets, they've designed sophisticated systems to deliver the perfect bets at the exact right time to keep you hooked. The best part for them, they don't even need to get you into a casino. The casino is already in your pocket. And it makes sense at the start. If you could accurately predict the outcome of 8 NFL games this weekend, you could parlay 25 bucks into 5,000. And if you do that 2 or 3 weekends in a row, well, now you have life-changing money. And if those bets don't hit, you can just try again, because it feels like it's just a little bit of money for the chance of a huge reward. And that's the hook, but the effects have been brutal. Sports gambling drains household incomes. After legalization, states see spikes in maxed out credit cards and overdrawn bank accounts. Credit scores go down, and one study found bankruptcies jump 25 to 30%. And sure, you can't say every overdraft is because of sports betting, but when states legalize it and you see maxed out credit cards, overdrafts, and bankruptcies all spike together, that isn't a coincidence. And the damage isn't just financial. 2 to 4 million Americans are going to develop a gambling addiction at some point in their lifetime. 1 in 6 of them will attempt suicide, and most of them will be young men in low-income counties. That's not numbers on a spreadsheet. That's guys sitting alone in their bedroom at night, hitting deposit on money that they don't have, convinced that the next parlay will fix everything. And this is especially true for gambling because the next hit always feels like it has the potential to make all the previous damage go away. I mean, can you imagine putting a bottle of vodka in every alcoholic's pocket and then plastering the airwaves with drinking ads? Of course it's going to ruin communities. And the behavior of bettors makes sense. This is happening at a moment where the old ways of getting ahead are feeling more and more out of reach. The average first-time homebuyer is 40 years old. The unemployment rate for people in their early 20s just hit a 10-year high. Everyone has some anecdote about how AI is going to take their job. The share of married couples in America is at an all-time low. Young people, young men, feel like the American dream is dead. Owning a home, starting a family, retiring. That all's feeling like a fantasy, and gambling's being sold as a way to get ahead. Annie Lowrey calls day trading, crypto, and sports betting the 3 pillars of the bro economy. It's the fantasy that you can hustle your way into wealth all from the convenience of your phone. And unfortunately for most men, it's been a high risk, no reward strategy. Here's what I'm saying. Legalizing sports betting was a mistake. Undoing the damage will be hard, but it needs to be undone. We can cap deposits, ban ads, outlaw microbets, and we should. But this whole business model is built on people losing control. For example, 70% of bets are made by 5% of people. At some point, you have to stop tweaking the system and just shut it down. Sports betting and online gambling at large needs to be made illegal again. But the economic insecurities that are causing men to feel like this is their only way out, the only way to success, those need to be addressed first and foremost.